Is this a busy set or what? I was going through my gear closet earlier today and started pulling out some of the shopping bags that have backpacking food in them, and this is what I have stocked. A lot of this is you just add hot water or meals that you can boil up a pot of water, put the contents into a freezer bag, and then stick that freezer bag into the boiling water and heat up the meal that way, and basically heat and serve. So this is some of the gear that you're seeing. This is a Sony HandiCam, and this particular camera is very small, as you can see. You can head mount this, or carry it, or even strap it on Cooper. And that's why you're not seeing Cooper on set. He's staying away from this. And there it is there. One of the things about this camera is that it is Wi-Fi enabled, and I will show you what that means. So Wi-Fi is turned on, and if you have another Wi-Fi device, here is my cell phone, and what you're seeing is the image from the camera. I've got the camera enabled, and anything that I show on the camera is appearing on the video. So that is pretty cool. And since this Sony HandiCam does not have a monitor, you can kind of use your smartphone to set up the shot, and you can see all that I'm taking right now. So in a real near future hike, we will have this on Cooper, and we will let him demo this for you. Another piece of camera gear I wanted to show you, in addition to the Sony HandiCam, I came up with another pocket cam. And I'm calling this a pocket cam because it's almost the size. Not quite. This is a little more firepower. What this is Sony's Nex 5T, and I've had my eye on this camera for a long time. There are newer Sony cameras in this series. They now call it the Alpha. They've dropped the Nex indication for these type of cameras, but I wanted this one since it came out several years ago, and the pricing is very good on these now. This is a mirrorless camera. The lens that you're seeing on it right now is the 16 to 50. I also picked up another lens with this. This is the 55 to 210 zoom, and showing you how that mounts in comparison. Quite a bit larger. This camera uses the Sony E-series lenses, which are an electronic lens. So what you do to the camera is will operate the lens as well. And since it is mirrorless, the body is so much smaller. And what I mean by a pocket camera, I've got this strap so that I can basically put the strap around my wrist, and this will fit into a coat pocket. Wanted to show you something my good hiking buddy got me. Frank, you've seen my Snow Peak spork. He got me this. It's a spatula, Snow Peak spatula. And what you do is you can extend the handle on your Snow Peak. And it clicks in like that. Now you have a long-handled spork, plus you also have a spatula, and that's silicone. Thank you for that, Frank. I really appreciate it. It's the Snow Peak spork and spatula. Strip that coffee. And for breakfast, we are going to have some granola gorp. Remember the granola gorp bars I made about a month ago? Well, we're going to have that with a cup of coffee. Had them in the freezer all this time. And that's how they look now. You see the cranberry raisin there, a craisin. Some nice hot cup of coffee and some granola gorp bars. So with all this electronics, I wanted to show you that I didn't come completely unprepared, just in case I ran out of battery power. I also brought along the Goal Zero Nomad 7 solar panel, and I've got that charging up my RAV Power battery pack. And you can see it's actually using the power of the sun to charge the RAV Power battery pack. This particular Goal Zero did not come with a battery pack, and from reviews that I saw of other YouTubers, I decided to buy a RAV Power battery pack. They in fact contacted me and asked me if I wanted to test one, and I said, you know what, I had already made a decision to buy a RAV Power, so I went ahead and purchased this one. But I do want to thank RAV Power for offering to let me try one. This one, like all my gear, I buy on my own. So there, we have power to power all this electronic gear that you saw today. The 3 cameras, the satellite communicator, and the Nexus 7. All in my backpack, all brought out here for different gear tests. But wait, there's more. Can't have a backpacking video without cooking some lunch. You want to eat? So many of you are concerned what I feed Cooper and what he gets for dinner or lunches or breakfast when we go out. Well, I always feed Cooper first. Make sure that he's taken care of. And then he knows that whatever I cook up, he'll always get a taste. But I make sure my little buddy's taken care of. Look at those ears. My goodness. They're not in the way, they're just, goodness sakes. How was that, huh? I'll have to give you some water, okay? So there's the evaporated milk. To our warm milk, we're going to add oregano and parsley, or I should say parsley and some chives, dried chives. Get that all stirred. And I'm going to let that sit a little bit because of the chives. We'll let those reconstitute. See the tin? You know what that is? Those are oysters. Smoked oysters. What we're going to have, and I'm going to let that soy oil drip into there as well, because that's all part of it. We are going to have oyster stew. Adding to the final mix, and I don't want to boil that over, we're adding Tabasco. Yes. Oyster stew. There it is. Wait for it. I just want to get just the right morsel here. There we go. Wait for it. Here it comes. Taste test. That is awesome. Oyster stew. And it is plenty spicy. To do this up right, I want to put this in a nice bowl. Look at that, and it all just barely fits. Completely filled. Plenty of saltines. This is going to be excellent. Just so you know, that was so good. Are we done? Are you done, huh? Are you done with all that gear? I am. Okay.